Danny, just after a tough game like that, how's the team mood and just how guys responded, I guess, in the last few days?
I mean, obviously, you know, after a loss like that, it's a real heartbreaker. But, you know, we played to a standard, so something that happens, you know, obviously you got to, you know, Sunday you go through it, you know, you relive it, but, you know, at the end of the day you got to flush it and you start preparing for the next week.
What's it been like this week, just with the bye week and knowing what's coming with Alabama?
It's been, you know, vigorous preparation. You know, we have a big one ahead of us, you know, my last one here. So, I mean, a lot of the seniors are really excited, you know, how it should be for a senior night. And so we're trying to get the young guys going, just to take advantage of this bye week.
When it's a bye week, are you working on yourselves or Alabama already?
Definitely, you know, a little bit mixture of both. You know, we kind of look at where we've been flawed, you know, defensively and offensively, and then we look at how we can attack, you know, themselves schematically.
What's been Brent's message maybe to you guys and the leadership group as well, just trying to finish this thing out strong despite how difficult the season's maybe been?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, acknowledge, you know, we put a lot of hard work into the season. You know, we've gone in it, we've got at it every single day. You know, we put in the effort. You know, sometimes the rewards aren't there, and you know that's life. You know, that's the game of football. And obviously, we gotta keep showing up and keep working. You know, before the light, there's always gonna be darkness.
When you guys have talked, you know, because the final 2 minutes didn't go like you wanted to for you. So when you guys have talked, have you just focused on that, or have you focused on more things about the Missouri game?
No, when you look at the entire game, there's always gonna be mistakes everywhere. You know, we didn't play perfect. You know, we weren't perfect until that moment. You know, you look at third downs. You know, we weren't great. We gotta get better on that, and that just goes under the little details.
Is it frustrating? You may have had your best game of the year just from a tackle standpoint. You missed no tackles. I think it's 19. So how do you deal with that when you do everything right and it still doesn't work out for you?
I mean, it'd be the same way if I did everything wrong and it didn't work out. You know, you go right back to the drawing board. You know, you can't just be focused about yourself. You know, at the end of the day, it's a team sport. You know, so it hurts me just as much as the next guy when something like that happens. You know, obviously I played, you know, decent, pretty good enough to win, but it's just at the end of the day it wasn't.
Danny, you're obviously somebody that bought into this program the moment Brent got here. When a season goes like this, fans and people, us, are going to be critical of him and the direction of this thing. What would you maybe say to people that may be wavering in their faith of the direction of this thing under Brent right now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, I have no doubt. You know, the people here, the staff has no doubt. You guys talk to the president, you know, leg director, there's no doubt. Because obviously, you know, there's something right that Coach Venables does where everyone that's close around him and sees him every day, you know, they have unwavering faith in Coach Venables.
Is that frustrating for you guys as players to hear the outside noise? I know as much as you guys say you don't listen. Is it hard to not hear that stuff?
I mean, a little bit. You know, I got like a talent. I can dig in the trash and not get dirty.
Sure.
And I heard Coach Davis say it the other day, so I like that. You know, because it doesn't really affect me. And I've done this for a while. You know, at the end of the day, it's just words. You know, I think it kind of motivates me if anything. You know, just when something like that happens, just overall in general.
Just does it help you guys as a defense having a guy like Coach Allen? It seems like he's just like unwaveringly positive no matter what happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's awesome. I don't know so much about the positive part. I mean, he's always going to criticize, you know, try and get people better. But, you know, his knowledge and his scheme that he does, you know, he brings a lot to the table. You know, coming back and having my last year for him has just been an incredible experience. You know, he's a younger guy, so we really can relate to the players. It's been one of a kind having Coach Ali on our side defensively.
Danny, I don't know if we'll get to talk to you next week before the game, but
nah, you won't.
How much are you, I mean, looking forward to bittersweet last game on this field for you?
Yeah, you know, it's sad. You know, it really goes by fast. You know, every senior is going to say that. It's cliche, but it's so true. You know, it's going to be a little, you know, it's painful coming back here for the last time. You know, I've had so many, you know, great experiences, the highs, lows, the lows. But, you know, I think I've no regrets with how my career has gone. You know, every time I step on that field, I leave it all out there. And so, you know, just got to take advantage of the opportunity and just take it all in one moment at a time.
Have you talked about that at all with, you know, Billy, Ethan, Jaleel, Woody? You guys are kind of the original five that have stuck it out. Have you guys talked about kind of that?
We talked about a little bit after the Missouri game. You know, I was like, yeah, Billy, no one's at Oklahoma that's had a career like us. So it's a good little story, but we'll probably dig into it a little bit more, you know, come, you know, next week.
Yeah.
Tight. All right, thanks, guys.